you think after last night? Can the Cavs make this a series?
You know, last year we saw this happen.
Yeah.
So I believe, of course, you know, the Cavs is a formidable opponent. So, yeah, it could be a series. It could be a series. I still think the Warriors going to win it, though.
How many games?
Yeah, how many?
I think it's going to go 7.
Okay.
Well, okay, 7 games.
Now, you follow the NBA, but you're a crazy Lakers fan.
Yes.
And the Lakers have had some tough times in recent years, but they keep drafting high up in the draft. There's no Kobe Bryant in the draft. There's nothing they can do about that. Of all the young guys they've taken, Cube, who do you see that you go, that's the guy that they've taken so far?
Well, you know, I think they all have a little development to do, but I like the direction they're going. You know, I like the new kid Ingram. You know, I think he showed a lot of flash at the end of the season. I'm still looking for Randall to you know, be a little more consistent. But I still, you know, he's a walking double-double, so I don't think you can shy away from that. And, you know, it's really about how we draft and then what we do to bring in the pieces we need.
Speaking of which, they're picking second in the draft again.
Yes.
Yeah.
And everyone's anticipating that Lonzo Ball will be there and that the Lakers will take him. What do you think of LaVar and Lonzo and the big baller brand?
I love what LaVar is doing with his son because, I mean, when you really think about it, you know, we always talk about fathers being involved with their sons, and here goes
like
father.
I am with Marcellus. Bring him on the show.
Yeah.
Bring your son to work then.
So,
Body blow, body blow.
so I love what LaVar is doing, you know, to promote his son, to push it, you know, and as a matter of fact, he's done a great job because that's the only kid I know coming out of college is Lonzo Ball.
Now, Q, talk a little deeper about that because you're in the same situation, obviously, with your tremendous success. But now your son, O'Shea Jr., we saw him straight out of Compton. Now he has more roles going forward. But you didn't take that approach, it didn't seem like, to the public side. Can you talk about LaVar's approach and maybe to the critics who criticize him about his style?
Well, I mean, you know, teach his own. When you got your son, you do what you feel is best. You know, with my son, I felt like it, you know, Straight Outta Compton was the perfect movie for him. You know, whether he was my son or not, I knew he was the right guy for the job.
What a great job he did in that. I know it's like, well, he's playing his father. No, that's not. Yeah. He did a great job in that movie.
Here's a little something. Yeah,
I want to switch gears here, though, because when I think of the Raiders, I think of you.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the president of the Raider Nation.
Right? So
well, you keep moving. Where you living right now?
Don't matter.
What's one word or the word that first came to mind when you heard that they were leaving Oakland?
I was sad they wasn't coming to L.A., you know, but
yeah.
I feel sad for Oakland, straight up. You know, I think the NFL makes so much money. They have enough money to build a stadium here. What are they doing? Why they had these teams uprooting and leaving and, you know, you got the Chargers in L.A. Y'all want the Chargers? Y'all can have the Chargers.
No, we keep the Chargers.
Y'all can have the
Chargers in L.A. I love the Chargers. They took care of your boy, Q.
Yeah, Chargers gave him, what was it, 40?
40.
40.
Back in the day.
40
must
mil.
be nice.
That's millions.
Yeah, I see why you biased.
Love them. I love them.
So you say that the NFL has enough money, but of course, if the taxpayers aren't paying for the stadium, they'll go somewhere where the taxpayers will pay for it, or the rich owner will pay for the stadium. And now they're moving to Vegas, but they're like, but we're going to stay here for 4 more years. It's kind of like someone's leaving their wife for some woman in Vegas and saying, but honey, I'm going to be living in the house for the next 4 years. Can you keep doing the laundry?
How's that going to go?
It's like they separated and they still living in the same house.
How is that going to work? How are these people expected to show up to these Raiders games and root on the team? And that's an up-and-coming team.
Well, you know, they sold out this year for their season tickets. So I think the Raiders owe Oakland a Super Bowl championship before they leave. So that's why I think
to help
people are going to
justify
support.
it.
When he says something like that, that's an applause line. What's the matter with you?
They tapped out. Hey, Q, let's talk about your big three. And the league is forming. Obviously, they start this summer on a tour of all the major arenas. Talk about the big three, because when I first heard about it, I said, hold on. We're about to watch some players who can't play anymore play again. What's going to be the attraction? But it seems like a lot of people are in support of it.
Yeah, you know, the thing about it, people think just because you're not in the NBA, you can't play basketball anymore. And these guys can still play. They just can't play 82 games. They can't play those back-to-backs, 3 games in 4 nights and all that kind of stuff. So what we did was eliminate the wear and tear, making it half-court 3-on-3 basketball, which we all grew up playing. So it's nothing new. And to see them half-court in this setting and to see them, flash and shine like they was when they was in the NBA, I think people are going to be pleasantly surprised. People are going to sit back and say, how did we live without this?
Yeah. Do you like basketball or not?
Right.
You want to watch some basketball or not?
And to see these guys go at it, it's a lot of pride. These guys know that they got to bring it. They're not going to embarrass themselves. Some guys saw the combine. When they came to the combine, they saw it was so real that their eyes was big. So now, I think people realize that you got to come hard. The world is watching, and I can't wait till we get to Brooklyn. We're going to be all over the summer. Get your tickets, Ticketmaster, come through and check out the Big Three.
There are crowds around the cage at West 4th Street in New York.
Right.
This is going to be better basketball.
Cube, this isn't the only thing you're working on. Another new movie, Friday remake?
Yeah, we're putting together it's called Last Friday.
Yeah.
And so we're in the preliminary stages of that. Me and DJ Pooh, writing the script. He helped me write the first one, so we putting it together. It's gonna be what everybody expected to be. Yeah.
Is that Chris Tucker also? Is that reunion happening?
I'm definitely got a word out to Chris, but to me, with or without him, it's still gonna be a funny
Mike Epps
movie.
was great too.
Mike Epps.
He was great.
Oh, yeah.
The second one, he was great.